crappy damn glue. And I feel like these DIY 5-minute crafts hacks are at a point rage baiting. I feel like they're designed to just make us really angry and that they can't actually work. Like there's actually no way. So today we are on our DIY and we are testing some of the most outrageous hacks I've ever seen to see if they work. Hey, maybe it's not rage baiting. Maybe there's some truth to it. Let's find out. Our girl here is like, oh my goodness, my hamburger is stale. I could hit it with a hammer and it is hard as a rock. So what I'm gonna do is dip it in a glass of water. And then you take a nice little bite. I think there's something that I'm missing here. Hey, Terry, what does faquir mean? Let me look it up just to make sure. I don't want anything to be lost in translation here. Oh, it means bake it. Okay, so you're not just supposed to dip it in water and eat it. You're supposed to bake it. I've got this burger here. I left it out all night. It is stale. It is disgusting. It is hard as a rock. Not exactly as a rock, but like, if you can see here, like when I press it, nothing really happens. Like, this burger's gone. And I have a glass of water. We're gonna give it a good dip. Oh, okay. Gorgeous. That is so gross. That is so gross. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna bake it. The burger is done, and this is what it looks like. It looks horrible. What I will say is dipping it in water and baking it has given it that like freshly baked bread feel. I did not expect this. It doesn't feel nearly as soggy as I thought it would. The outside is crispy, the inside is soft and like puffy and stretchy like a fresh piece of bread is. My only issue here is that like in the center, it doesn't feel wet, it doesn't feel soggy, it just feels like doughy, you know? Like when you bake a cookie and it like feels a little bit doughy on the inside, that's what that feels like. But I didn't want to cook it anymore because the cheese on the outside was like starting to go brown. It looks disgusting. It really did a number on the pickles. I'm just like kind of holding it open right now so it has time to cool off. It's very hot, like the ketchup has kind of become one with the bread. Pickles are kind of like invincible. They don't really react to anything. Pickle red! Despite all the baking, the cheese is still like, I was hoping it would melt as if it was brand new. But anyways, time to eat my dinner. Okay, here's the issue. It tastes good in that it tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger. The outside, it has like a nice give to it. Like the inside of the bread is like slime. The only reason why it tastes good is because a McDonald's cheeseburger is one of the most highly palatable, agreeable foods ever. But like, if you're gonna buy McDonald's, eat it when you get it. Why would your burger ever go stale? Why would you do that to yourself? And if you're making a burger at home, like just don't assemble it until you're ready to eat it. Ew! Oh, okay, so like it was good. But the more I think about it, it's bad. This next one is the reason why I'm making this video. I saw this and I was like, what? So you're gonna take a hot coffee and dip a chocolate bar in it, right? With the purpose of melting the chocolate bar. What is she gonna use the chocolate bar for? She's gonna take her ice water. She's really concentrating on this one. She needs to make sure she does this right. So she takes the chocolate bar out of the coffee, pushes it all down to one side so she can cut it. Cuts it like you would cut a little cereal bag or a milk carton. All of this just to pour it over the ice so it can harden and you can have a cute little design. Now, here's the issue. Part of me absolutely hates this. It is so much work, it is so dumb, but I feel like kid me really likes this idea. I don't know, like this is the epitome of DIY. I'm conflicted, I wanna try it, let's go. I've got my 70% cacao, this is the only chocolate bar that I had in the house, and some coffee. Hopefully this coffee is hot enough. I'm under the impression that it takes dark chocolate a little bit longer to melt than milk chocolate, just because whenever I'm holding milk chocolate, it like really melts in my hands, like it's a real finger licker. Whereas dark chocolate, like it just takes time. It's melting. She melting.
Poison dog.
Oh yeah, you cannot. As much as you want to, you cannot have a taste. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you'll be able to have a taste later.
When you're dead.
Imagine like doggy heaven is just like a dog running into an all-you-can-eat chocolate buffet. Wow, this really melted. Here's my issue, okay? My ice maker thingy-majiggy, it's broken. All I have is these little ice balls. And we only really make these ice balls because Angie likes to play with them, so we only have 4 at any given time. So hopefully I'll get the results that I want. This is liquefied. What do you want, heart?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, chocolate art's like kind of cool. Like, I don't hate this right now. I'm gonna make this star. Kind of gotta move fast. I can't believe this floats. You know when you go to Dairy Queen and you get like a chocolate dip cone and like the chocolate's liquidy and then it gets put on the ice cream and then it hardens and you have like this nice chocolate crust?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this kind of reminds me of that. Like this, for some reason, this is a lot more appetizing to me than the chocolate bar was. That's why the chocolate bar just sat in our cupboard for months. Oh my God. I mean, it's chocolate, but there's something magical about this. Wait, is this DIY like actually kind of good? Oh no, it's melting. Look at this heart. Here, take a bite. What if you like had your chocolate, your frozen chocolate star, and then you like dip it in your coffee and it's so funny how like I was enraged, but I'm into this. Especially if you like quick dip and eat it in the coffee. It's really good.
That pup's looking real cool.
On to the next one. We have a baby here. Now I don't have a baby, I have a dog, so I'm gonna see how I can apply this to my dog. Rub in the belly, I can do that. Stop! Oh my God! You have to be kidding me.
I'm gonna need every last drop of this.
I'm here with my baby. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's gonna be 1 year old. You're not gonna be a puppy anymore. I have this old shirt that me and Terry both don't like. We share clothes. It got too small for Terry, and for me, it just looks a little bit too raggedy. The problem is, we still wanna like see if my mom has any friends who would like it, so I refuse to cut it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little measuring cup in this here pocket. Maybe I need duct tape. This looks like my mammary glands are expressing. This is how we actually usually do his feedings. It's great mother-son bonding. There you go. Now be patient, all right? It's time to get you your favorite, the wild-caught Baltic sprat. It's like whole fishes. The problem is I'm trying to act like a mother, and I've never known a mother that, you know, secretes fish. All right, my child, are you hungry? Now, this guy is a pure carnivore. I don't even think he would drink milk. If you give this guy a cupcake, he just stares at it. So this is the food of his people. Okay. It's tough being a mother these days. 2021 motherhood. You really can never catch a break.
He's checking the other one.
Checking the other one for some fish. No, I'm not made of sprat, dog. I'm not made of sprat, puppo. It is time for a doozy of a pickle. Your girl here loves bread. Who doesn't love bread, right? It's a nice snack, carbohydrates, keeps your blood sugar good. She's putting her foot on it, because why wouldn't you? Marking it up with a Sharpie, because like, hello, why wouldn't you? You have to make sure that it's about as big as your foot or smaller, otherwise you're not getting your daily dose of bread and vitamins for the day. She's really marking it up good, just making sure it's absolutely inedible. I can smell it from here.
Okay.
If you go any further, you've ruined it.
If you go any further, you've ruined it, says the girl who put her foot and Sharpie on this poor French stick.
This is looking really good.
Is it? Is it? Debbie! Debbie, please.
I'm gonna round this
Stop
out.
eating! Stick your foot out all attractive. That is gorgeous. It's time for me to try. So my style is a little bit more of like a party on the top and then a darker, more ominous approach on the bottom. So I've chosen a darker loaf. Doesn't it just make you feel like you're gonna hit the town? A nice dark loaf. Does smell good. What I'm gonna try to do in the interest of, I don't think there's any way to save this bread, but I'm gonna put on a clean sock. What do you think? All right.
Stands on the clean sock.
Oh, this is only gonna be enough for one shoe. Stop that!
Wait, you're cutting it.
What?
What are you doing?
Cutting a shoe.
That's where your foot ended up?
No, trust me.
Okay.
I'm a visionary. I mean, making this season's pool slides. And then with this part here, you could like keep cutting it or you could eat it. I think it's easier to just eat it. I can't. Measuring my foot out. This is about as big as my foot. Man, this is such a waste of food. And then on the inside, you go like this. Like this, because you gotta make room for your footy too. Your footy too. And then you try on your slides. What do you think?
They look great.
This was a nice loaf, and look what I'm doing. This loaf was $3.69. Do you have any idea what my tax people are gonna say when I write this off as a business expense? They're gonna be like, you can't buy food for your channel. I'm gonna be like, I put my foot in it.
You did what?
It broke. Well, you like bread? Oh, here. Oh, he doesn't like it. I told you he's a carnivore. Now, all of us, particularly in 2019, a while ago, all of us were looking for hacks to stretch out our toilet paper. This is an idea. Great way to save money, just cut the toilet paper in small pieces really works. How sharp is your knife? Can a person even cut a toilet paper in half that way? That is a really clean cut. That is a very sharp knife. But the issue is I feel like you would just end up using way, way more because you kind of need it to lay flat. Especially if you're a girl, like you kind of like need it to lay flat. You need a few layers on top of it. Otherwise, you're just like making a mess. Like, I mean, we all wash our hands at the end of the day anyway, but like, not for me. Should I cut a toilet paper roll into thirds?
No.
It's such a waste. I already feel like so terrible about the bread. I think we're just gonna move on to the next one because we know that this is a joke. And the way that this would look like on your toilet paper thing, like, oh my goodness, no. At least there's like a net positive for this one where there's like less waste if they actually use it. Trying out 5-minute crafts. There's undies in this. You can already tell it's gonna be good. I've already done this with boxers and it wasn't terrible, but I would never wear it outside.
I gave it a little bit of texture.
Okay. I like how you're acting like you did that on purpose.
Tell you what, honey. Girl.
That's actually not bad.
This turned out swell. Look at the texture of it.
Okay, fine. I'm doing it. So I have these swimsuit bottoms here that I am likely never going to wear again. And also, like, giving away swimsuit bottoms, it's kind of unsanitary. Like, I have worn these a million times. So here we go. This is a brand new pair of scissors. They're pretty sharp. So I'm gonna get much cleaner cuts than I have in the past when I've done this. Okay. All right, I'm gonna change into this and I'll be right back. This actually isn't horrible. Like, I have a lot of stuff this shape and I actually like this. Like, I would work out in this. It's actually a lot more comfortable than like a lot of like the really tight workout tops that I have. It's like, it's kind of perfect. The only problem is it does have like the zigzags and the cuts. Like, I tried to hide them, but fixable though. What do you think, Terry?
Yeah, it looks like a normal top.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. Like, this is the front. This is the back. The back's kind of cool, hey?
Yeah.
I was gonna wear it this way in the front, but it's see-through, but it looks kind of cool in the back.
Weird. It's like it's meant to be chopped up, hey pup?
Okay, rage-baiting, weird 5-minute craft style hacks. I want to say that you pleasantly surprised me today, but you didn't. These were all horrible, except for this one. Well guys, that is all of the hacks I have for you today. Please let me know which other ones that I should try. If you'd like to see me again, make sure you hit push notifications, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!
Say bye.
Bye, guys.
That's good enough.